Good morning on this Monday here for English guys. So here's the deal. You might notice a couple things. Number one, the topic for today is direct objects, and also might notice something down here that there's no page numbers. Here's the deal. So all week we're going to be on the topic of direct objects because this is a new thing for third grade. If you notice, again, it's not even in your books, but that's okay. I still want to go through it because, number one, I think it's incredibly important. It's going to set you up very well for next year and the future years going through this. And number two, again, we're going to take it slow and go through it all week. But I think you're going to get the grasp of it really, really quickly. And it works so well to do this right after the verbs unit because you got to find the subject, you got to find the verb to find the direct object. It's the reason we went through subjects first. Then we found the verb, because you got to find the subject before you find the verb, and then you got to find the subject to find the verb to find the direct object. And so that's why I think this goes in really well after our verbs unit. But even though you don't have this in your book, I did give you this printed for every one of your paper packets. It's on every single day this week, because every single day we're going to talk about direct objects. But this is, in my opinion, explains it very, very well. Okay? I'm going to actually start down here and read it to you. It says, to find a direct object, find the subject and the action verb, then ask whom or what received the action of the verb. Okay? Again, you have to find the subject, which is why we went through that first. Then you have to find the verb. Then you find the direct object. So, we're going to have a lot of phrases that we've heard in the past weeks. Who or what did something? That's the subject. What did they do? That's the verb. Then we're going to ask whom or what? That's the direct object. That's a lot of words right now. Let's put it into action. Here's a sentence. Mom ate cookies. Mom ate cookies, okay? So, let's find the subject first. Who or what did something? Mom. What did she do? Ate, right? Those we know. Subject, mom, ate, verb. Now, mom ate what? Cookies. That's the direct object. The whole fancy pants English thing is, okay, what is receiving the action of the verb? In other words, what is being, in this case, ate. We can say eaten, but, okay. Who did something? Mom. What did she do? Ate. Ate what? Cookies. That's the direct object. That's really what you do. Now, not every sentence is going to be 3 words long, but that's simply what you do to find the direct object. Let's go through another one. Our cat caught a mouse. Who or what did something? The cat. You got to start there. What did the cat do? Caught. Now, caught what? Mouse. Mouse is the direct object. You got to find the subject, then the verb, then the direct object. Let's go a little longer here. They're trying to throw in more words. Don't get confused. Just do the 3 steps that we've done the whole time. The boss saw her downtown. Who or what did something? The boss. What did the boss do? Saw. Now saw whom? Her. Okay? Her is the direct object. Remember, the direct object, you could ask what or whom. Going back to this is what or whom. Okay, mom ate, in this case, it's not mom ate whom, right? It's mom ate what? Cookies. In this case, our cat caught what? Mouse. The boss saw whom? Her. Don't get confused about the extra words in there. Now, those are needed, but the boss didn't see downtown, right? The boss saw her. Downtown just simply shows where he saw it. So follow the steps. Who did something? The boss. What did the boss do? He saw. Saw whom? Her. That's how you find the direct object. Same within this example. The dog ate the bone. And you can ignore this part. Let's just focus up here. Who or what did something? The dog. What did the dog do? He ate. Ate what? The bone. Bone is a direct object because it shows what the dog ate. You gotta find the subject, then you gotta find the verb, then you ask whom or what after the direct object. Now here is your assignment for Monday, November 2nd. And my fine folks, what I like about this is that they start you off kind of easier, in my opinion. They actually give you the verb here, and they ask the question for you. So, in this one, I know my neighbors. Who did something? I. What do? I know. Know whom? That's a question they're trying to train you to ask whom or what after the verb. I know whom? Neighbors. Neighbors. Most of the time, the direct object is just going to be one word. Okay, just one word. Now, let's go through a couple examples together. You have 16. Let's go through 3 together. You have the rest to do on your own. The neighbors held a meeting. Got to start here, okay? Who or what did something? That's the subject. The neighbors. What did the neighbors do? They held. That's the verb. Held what? Meeting. Meeting. That's a direct object. You write that here. And again, they try to help you out there with held what? Held a meeting. Number 2. Mrs. Budd explained the purpose. Who or what did something? Mrs. Budd. What did she do? She explained. Explained what? The purpose. Purpose is the answer. Now, I told you I'm going to go through 3. I'm going to skip to actually to number 4. Don't forget to do number 3 on your own, just because we have a whom in here, okay? She introduced the speakers. Start with the subject, then the verb, then the direct object. Who or what did something? She. What did she do? She introduced. Introduced whom? Speakers. That's a direct object, speakers. Again, you're not going to have this the rest of the week where they give you the actual verb and then the question after it, but this is a really good way to start us off on the right foot, in my opinion here. So that's what they're doing here. This is your assignment for today. Lord's blessings to you guys as you praise your Savior.